How are we doing today, Isaac?
Really good.
Yeah? How long did it take to get the halter on today?
About 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes? Yeah. One try? Yeah.
One
One and a
try.
half tries?
Yeah, one
We
and a
got
half.
got it buckled but didn't get it tucked in? Yeah. And walking up to her today, much easier. She didn't walk away from us. Now you using the carrot stick is what, as an extension of your hand, of your arm, right? To reach out and touch her and desensitize her to the carrot stick so that she understands. Yeah, so anyway, we do that to teach her that the carrot stick's a tool, it's not a weapon, and it can actually do well to give her a little reward in a couple of different ways. First, but we can rub it on her body, and that feels good as a reward. And then secondly, when you do the rhythmic swinging of it, what does that do, Isaac, when you do the rhythmic swinging of the carrot stick?
Just calm them because they like rhythmic motion.
Calms them down. And don't you kind of use it as a point of release and reward? Yeah. Look at that. So yesterday you had to put a lot of pressure, continuous pressure on the lead rope for her to take a step forward. And now she just kind of understands a lot better what it is you're asking her to do. So this is an example of that rhythmic motion. That scary thing called a carrot stick isn't quite so scary with the whip on the end of it when it's being done in this way.
It's actually coming of their own accord this time.
Yeah, well, we keep teaching her, right, that coming to you, turning towards you, that's the safe spot. Every time she turns towards you and comes towards you, we've been giving her a break, releasing the pressure, giving her a reward. So isn't that part of the training to make her believe that you're the safe zone?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, so she wants to be with us and with you. You become part of the herd.
Just surprised in such a short amount of time.
She's a smart girl.
Yeah.
You know, we've been gentle with her the whole time. We haven't done a single thing yet that's been angry or violent.
I like how you say yet.
Well, we never will.
Got a really nice muscle tone on her withers. You can feel her whole. It's like the wither bone right there, and then there's a nice thick muscle all the way to her neck.
Yeah, well, out there living in Oak Creek Canyon, they're moving all the time.
Or reminds me of Fig's neck too. She's got the same kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
hers is studs.
she came to us in great shape. I mean, we haven't done anything to her, and just her body, her tonality, her muscles, her lines, they look fantastic. Looks like the flies are bothering her a little bit too.
Well, probably because she's always been able to get away from them.
What do you want to do with her?
Still deciding whether or not I should continue the game or introduce something new. Like the flag, for instance.
So that's like what, half of the yo-yo game right there, right? Where she comes to you, you push her back, she comes to you.
Yeah.
Now she's just stretching. There she comes.
That alley?
I don't think so. I thought it was too, but no.
Oh.
Now, which game's this game?
Friendly.
This is friendly too? Okay. And again, this is just introducing the whip to the different sections of the body, different zones. And what we want is her to not have any reaction, not move her feet, just kind of stand there. And just understand that it's not pain. And we're desensitizing different areas, getting her used to touch and all these different areas of her body.
Second, I thought that was a horse walking on gravel.
Mm. So what do you do when she moves?
You just continue it until she stops.
So that's a little bit more sensitive zone, huh? As soon as you moved up, what would you call that? Zone 2 that you're still in right there?
Zone 3 / zone 2.
Yeah.
So I'm not on the neck yet, but I'm not in the middle of zone 3 or anything.
Okay. And that's kind of obviously a more sensitive spot because she's moved a couple of times. So we just keep working it. Keep teaching her that this isn't the big bad mountain lion jumping on her back. It's just a little carrot stick and a rope.
Now I'm in zone 2.
So why do you have to do both sides?
Well, horses have two sides of their brain that work differently and don't really communicate with each other. Left side and the right side. Left side is the more calm side of the brain, the thinking part that you want to activate, especially on the right side, which is where I am right now. The right side of the brain is the part that controls the fight or flight reactions and is the panic part of the brain.
So is that why it's been more difficult for us to approach her on this side?
And it's like that with almost all horses. Either the left side or the right side. It's different sometimes, I hear, but in all the ones I've had, at least, it's usually the same for them. Is left and right are the, either the ones that are scared on the left side or right side, and yeah. But you always want to work both sides. That's kind of the example that we used at the ranch to explain it. Was sometimes soldiers would only mount on the left side because their sword was on the right, and they didn't want to, have their sword bump into the horse while they're trying to mount. And then so whenever they'd move the sword to the left side, try to mount the left side, the horse would freak out because it's never been mounted on the left side before. And so you always want to make sure that you don't do something once on one side and just, think that it's good because you try the next side in some situation where that'll happen. Then, because you never know, you might not be able to mount on one side. In some
Sure, if you're on the side of a
situations.
cliff or
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, that makes
So-
sense.
you always want to do both.